Okay, wrestling world, looks like R-Truth was released by WWE. R-Truth put out a tweet. We all thought R-Truth was trolling because, it's June 1st. And maybe we was like, okay, maybe R-Truth is acting crazy, pretending like it's April Fool's Day or something like that. But a lot of other wrestling journalists who are trustworthy are saying R-Truth did get released, or they're choosing not to renew his contract. Like, he just has to fulfill the rest of the contract. But the way R-Truth put out the tweet, R-Truth said he got released, which means, he didn't come to this decision on his own. Like, he's not choosing to renew with the WWE. That's what I thought at first. I thought maybe like R-Truth was trolling, and then I was like, well, maybe R-Truth, he wants to, go on his own. He doesn't want to take all these bumps anymore. He kind of just want to retire, which R-Truth is at that age where he could retire. He is still in great shape, but wrestlers don't wrestle that as long as R-Truth. R-Truth has a long career, and maybe his last match he fought John Cena, and he kind of just wanted to be like, okay, I'm gonna let that be sort of his grand like retirement type match. But R-Truth getting released is big news. Now, another person who may or may not be released, or, something's happening, Gunther. Gunther deleted all WWE content from his X account. He deleted all only thing that's left on his page, I think, is like him and his wife picture or something like that. But what is that about? And I don't see anybody talking about it. You go on YouTube, people have no idea. I've been trying to search, get some news, get some articles, but no one's talking about it. I think WrestleMania might have said something about it, but they really didn't say much. That's all they put. They just said Gunther deleted all WWE content from his page. Is Gunther about to do a big heel turn or something like that? Is there some, legal action being taken up on his name or something like that? We don't know, but I'm going to try to get more information on that, and I'll put some of the screenshots in the video. But wow, R-Truth being released June 1st, or contract not going to be renewed. One or the other. Either way, it is, it's terrible news. But big shout out to R-Truth for entertaining us. Man, R-Truth been here since the Attitude Era. I know Road Dogg, is one of his biggest supporters. And I know Road Dogg works with Triple H, and I know Road Dogg would definitely not be in favor of releasing R-Truth, but it's probably has something to do with some budget cuts, or like I said, maybe R-Truth, his body just ain't cut out for it no more. Maybe he, he's not injured terribly or anything like that. Maybe he wants to stop before, he does get some, ACL tear or something like that. But big shout out to R-Truth, bro. Sad to see him go. I wish the news didn't come like this. I wish, R-Truth would have had a bigger farewell. I wish he would have got the WWE title at least once. or at least, you know, the IC belt or the United States belt, something before he left. But you know, we gon' just chalk that up to either budget cuts or R-Truth was ready to leave. Peace out.